hath made, that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice, I will rejoice, and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day, this is the day that the Lord hath made. This is the day. Hey, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love, it never fails. Love always wins. It always wins. Always. Love always wins. Y'all, God loves you. However you define God. Your ancestors, ascended masters, the people from where your soul came from, they are so proud of you because you're mastering yourself. Y'all remember I did a reading that said the little things that are happening in your life, they're not happening to you, they're happening for you because you're going through, some of you are initiates and you are actually going through an initiation, like an initiation preparing you for mastery. You know, a lot of you have already mastered certain aspects of yourself in this lifetime, and you're already in your North Node, but you know, perfection is death. Okay, perfection is death, and you're still here. So you're still working and mastering yourself and perfecting yourself now. The clay, you know, it's already been molded into the perfect shape, but now it's just being polished and decorated and colored and painted. The finishing touches are being put upon you. You understand me? The shape, you're already molded and shaped, okay, by your experiences and your spiritual growth. But the final touch and design, you know, the sanding of that perfect mold, and then the painting, and then the final coat of the slick, you're being refined. That's it. So anything that you're going through right now is part of your initiation. It's part of your initiation. So welcome it. Welcome anything. Remember this. Your ancestors, ascended masters, God, however you define God, there are no mistakes. Just like it keeps coming out in the QUAN Oracle cards, there are no mistakes. Everything is happening for you in your journey of complete self-mastery. Some of you are ascended masters. And a download I got was because I've heard a lot of people saying that they noticed something weird going on as of late with like a lot of humans. Like I'm hearing a lot of men and women that are normal per se. They said that they rather not talk to anyone and isolate themselves from most people now because people are not the same. It's something going on weird with people in the earth if you didn't notice. I've noticed it too. Like everywhere I go, people are a little bit like off, like they're different. And I can tell you what it is because I got a download about it. What's going on right now is you understand in earlier stages of this particular age that we're in, the human mind, you know, it had not fully matured emotionally to be able to handle certain things in society. And that's why there was so much ignorance and so many wars and hurting women. And it was just so much ignorance in how people conducted, you know, their life in caveman days. And even after that, you know, and every generation would get a little smarter, a little more emotionally intelligent, able to control their emotions a little more and more over time. That's because it was like a new thing of souls that were evolving along the way, which are us. But a lot of us that come from the beginning, even before the beginning of this age, you know, a lot of us have reached
levels of mastery now, where we're about to master ourselves. Okay, so there is a whole new sect of new souls that don't know how to regulate their emotions yet. They're trying to find their balance, because you might notice you're running into more and more people that literally function on the level of, I mean, they know how to like read, write, they could have an education, jobs, and things like that. But emotionally, you're running into more people that literally have no empathy at all whatsoever. Okay, and they're not in survival mode. They just don't have empathy for the other humans, and they literally behave on an emotional level of a 5 to 8 year old boy or girl. You understand? They literally function like a 5 to 8 year old boy or girl. These are new souls. It's like a whole new sect of souls that are coming behind us, because a lot of us are going to not be returning here. You understand? This is the process of evolution. There are souls that have gone through many, 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 many incarnations, and they finally are leaving. They finally have reached a level of self-mastery where they figured out how not to come back. They're not going to come back for another go round. And it's a whole bunch of them going away and not coming back. You understand? So there's a whole new group, just like elementary school. You got a whole new set of kindergartners that were just born 5 years ago, newborn babies, and now they're about to enter kindergarten and enter into the school system, that are coming behind, the ones that are graduating from college now. You understand? So that's why you might notice it's something weird about a lot of people right now. It's because it's a whole new generation. Like, it's a whole bunch of newer souls that are out here right now and about us that really don't have empathy, compassion. They don't know how to regulate their emotions properly. And they have a mentality of cavemen. They have a cavemen, women and men mentality when it comes to their emotions. Premature. Okay. So let me go ahead and jump right in. So as I'm pulling, there's an older man here. There's an older man that was working with the King of Pentacles, but work in the reverse is talking about the skills. Someone doesn't have the skills to do spell work on you, to shut you down the way they wanted to get what they wanted from you. Okay. It's no secret. This is the thing we're dealing with right now. This is why there's such a huge emergence of, like, the Old Testament blood and human sacrifice, where most of the sacrifices were human women. Okay. They were girls, so that men could live lives of self-indulgence. And then the New Testament, the new way, getting in alignment by balancing your dark and light energy through allowing love to flow through your heart by way of empathy and compassion. This was the way of Jesus, QUAN. This was the way of Siddhartha and many, many, many others. This was the new age. Okay. But if you've noticed, there's been a huge emergence of the old way of blood sacrifice and human sacrifice that has been flooding social media and flooding the environment all over the world, taking advantage of people that are not choosing the healing path. So with this, there are a lot of cults that have been targeting a lot of divine people that are highly evolved, okay, for our energy. Whoever you are, what's coming out is there's some kind of priest, a Jesuit Australian priest specifically, okay? And they made an offer. They were going into business with someone on someone's dad's side of their family. And this doesn't have to be relatives on your dad's side of the family that you even know, but they are going through these relatives on your dad's side of the family in the past to get your energy, okay? Whoever this Jesuit Australian priest specifically. Now, this priest, remember, you can be any color, any race, ethnicity, and you could be from any part of the world. So you can be African in Australia, you understand? And you will come out as an Australian, and you could be a whole Nigerian Jesuit priest. or you could be a whole Ethiopian Jesuit priest that was born in Australia. You get where I'm going with that? You know, you can be any race. I don't know what race this priest is, but my point is, you know, this priest can be of any race and culture, but they're connected to Australia, okay? And they are a Jesuit priest. They are who was in business with your family members. For somebody, they were working with your sister and your daughter to be childish with you by working together in a cult to invade your life, to create childish imbalances for you, to try to get your energy for them. Somebody's adult daughter, somebody has a sister that did a blood sacrifice to get control over someone's daughter, someone divine's daughter, mind in the past, to get them to help them to go along with something. But whoever that daughter is, for somebody, they no longer, the spell work that someone's sister did on someone's daughter, it wore off. And this daughter is no longer interested in doing anything against her mother because the blood sacrifice that someone's sister did to get control, it's like someone's sister, this is for somebody specific. Somebody's sister did a blood sacrifice and fed something to their niece when they were over their house to get control over their mind long enough to get them to help them do something against their mother. Sometimes your children, trust and believe, are being victimized by family members with spell work, and it's not them and their own free will to do something against you or to harm you, but they're targeted. So that's for somebody. But in somebody's family, there is someone's sister that was working together with the father's side of the family to get your energy by being a part of a cult to give to this Jesuit priest connected to Australia, okay? Because I asked, who is this for? And they said, a judge. There's a judge here. There's a priest, a Jesuit priest in Australia, and someone is also an accountant, and someone might have pledged Alpha Phi, okay? And someone had an op, okay? Somebody was somebody's op, okay? A King of Pentacles might, but they realize that now, and someone's daughter has turned their back, okay? They don't want any parts of it. Someone lacks empathy and passion. Someone lacks structure and discipline in their thinking, their way of thinking and actions. They can't regulate their emotions. They're very jealous and envious of you, and they might be in bad health right now. Whoever this older gentleman is, they were working together with a King of Pentacles. They were offering money to cause imbalances for you. But whatever they do to cause you these imbalances is not working for them. And there's also another West African practitioner that was trying for a very, very long time to get you into a relationship with someone locked in that would have some kind of power or control over you. But whoever you are, you're protecting and guarding your energy, okay? You're a very wise person. You're in your North Node, okay? You might be like an ascended master real, but not, you haven't reached your full potential yet, but you're a very old soul, okay? And whoever this older gentleman is right here, I don't know if this is this Australian Jesuit, but the Australian Jesuit priest is walking away from someone's sister and their dad's side of the family in the tactics they've been using to gain control over you. And they're still coming up empty. Whoever you are mastering, because it's all part of the matrix and an initiation for you to completely control your emotions no matter what happens. Your breathing has to be the same. You can't have any fear. You have to abide in perfect love. Understand, you are bordering ascended master. So when you see an illusion, just like Siddhartha, when he saw the army void of all fear, and when those fiery arrows got to his nose, they turned into rose petals and they floated down to the ground. Okay, that's the energy that you're being tested. So anything anyone does to you, it should not rock your emotions or even come close at all. You should be able to take anything sent toward you without letting it rock you, and sit in perfect love, and be able to sit in perfect stillness and be okay with it. It's part of your initiation. Let's jump in. What is the somebody's in bad health right now that was trying very hard to use tactics to gain control over you. Okay, what is going on with someone's sister right now, Holy Spirit? Let me just clarify these really quick in front of you guys. Somebody's sister is very burdened because someone's sister got a lot of money in the past because you didn't know they were stealing your energy for whoever this Jesuit priest in Australia was in the past. And your sister might have gotten paid or got an opportunity or something financially in the past up off of you, like years ago, and you didn't even know your sister was working against you in this type of a way. But your sister's about to go completely broke and lose everything, and she's burdened because you're going to find out her secret of how she's been your enemy, your secret enemy, working with this cult all this time. Tell me about this judge energy. Tell me about this judge. Oh, somebody's under judgment. Okay. So somebody's under judgment right now. This might be a judge in court. What is somebody under judgment about? I guess we'll get to it in the reading. So whatever last attempt they did to try to hurt or harm you, or to try to cause an imbalance in your life, it didn't work the way they thought it was going to. Okay. Someone does not have the skills. Someone that they're using to try to do silly, goofy things to you, they don't have the skills to rock you, to rock your spiritual foundation. That's a better way of saying it. The people this older gentleman has been contracting and hiring, they do not have the skills to rock your spiritual foundation, because your spiritual foundation is built upon the rock. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. Your foundation is built with concrete and rock. And it can't be easily tilted or bent or knocked over, because your foundation is off of love. And perfect love allows you to have perfect clarity and see through all illusions. So why would you be afraid of anyone or anything? You're not afraid of starving. You're not afraid of homelessness. You're not afraid of love. You're not afraid of anyone being able to harm you emotionally, because you're firm in who you are. You have self-esteem and self-love. Okay. Tell me what's going. We already know this Jesuit priest is going away because they've waited long enough. Someone is under judgment right now. Who's this accountant? Who is this accountant? Someone made an offer to the hangman. This could be another perspective, or to release something. Someone might have connected with an accountant and told them to let something go, to release something. They're moving forward with releasing something. What is this accountant about to move forward with releasing? The 10 of, they have to move forward from trying to taking a risk to try to sacrifice somebody. And they have to release it now and move forward, whoever this accountant is. What's the relevance of, because they're ineffective. Yeah. Whoever this accountant is, they're ineffective. A Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. All right. And this op energy, someone that walked away. So this might be this Australian Jesuit priest, is that op energy that's walking away from somebody's father side of the family. What's this Four of Pentacles? They don't have a lot of energy left. Yeah, they have to release trying to get away with something. Whoever this Aquarius is, they don't have a lot of money left. They don't have a lot of, the Four of Pentacles is less than the Five of Pentacles. They don't have a lot left. There might be a Cancer here that is also aware of what someone has been working on, okay? And something has not been going in their favor, trying to sacrifice you. Yeah, who's in bad health? Who's this in bad health, Holy Spirit? Someone that's sad and depressed, that's not getting their wish fulfillment, trying to avoid a tower. Who is this sad, depressed person in bad health? Clarify. Someone that took very quick action to do something to you. someone that tried to take very quick action to do something to you. Who's this person? This could be a Cancer that's single right now, that was waiting and expecting to move something forward with a Queen of Pentacles reverse, but they realize that they can't. Okay. So this has nothing to do with you. This is a cult. This is a cult that wanted to utilize your energy to give to other women that are very low vibrational, that can't manifest anything with their spiritual womb because they're coming up empty. Yes, y'all wanted me to say something? Someone's initials could be A as in apple and M as in Mary. Okay. But somebody's moving past something because their health is bad. What about this Knight of Pentacles, the Death card? Somebody's the wounded warrior because something is happening very quickly. Clarify that Death card. Was somebody trying to do a death spell on Earth sign? The Queen of somebody that couldn't regulate their or control their emotions in the past. Okay, somebody could, and the spell work backfired. They took quick action to do a death spell on you because they were having an exchange with some people they were working with. But this person under Earth sign, and this person was drowning in their emotions about taking action against you. Why were they and trying to get away with something? Because they're burdened. Why were they drowning in their, what's the Ace of Cups? Because something's not going in someone's favor because you're a high priestess. Okay, you're very intuitive. So nobody can trick you. Someone's heartbroken. This could be a Virgo. There could be a Virgo that could be heartbroken because nobody could trick you. Okay, they couldn't plan something in the past. And now these people are under judgment. All right, let's get to the bottom of this and find out what's going on. All right, let's not mix these cards up. We got a judge, an accountant. We got a priest, a Jesuit, Australia. Okay, we're just gonna throw all this over here now. All right, what is the energy crowning this read? Holy Divine Spirit, let's jump in. What is the energy crowning this read? Let's jump right on in. Good Monday morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. All right, what is the messages? Holy Divine Energy crowning this read right now. So somebody's in very bad health right now. It's also clarity. Somebody has to bring you clarity about something. It's also given somebody wanted direct sexual access to you so that they could siphon your energy from you. Because the easiest way to get and siphon energy from a woman is to be in some kind of partnership where they have sexual access to you. That way they can just plug right to you. You understand? Like a cord into the wall and the outlet. Direct, that's your direct sacral energy, plugging right up to it, like you a gas station and coming and pumping gas, filling up on that high octane, expensive gas. You understand? But somebody, there's a block that wanted to come toward you to get your energy, and they thought it would be easier if they could just get in a relationship with you. Where they would give you absolutely nothing. They would do nothing for you. And they would not even give you any type of energy. It was supposed to be a very toxic relationship where you were an afterthought and you wouldn't literally be getting anything. I don't know what this warlock or who this warlock thought you were. I don't know. Maybe they should have done better research on you because somebody thought that you had low self-esteem. And older woman, and somebody thought that they'll just be so happy to get the slightest hello, or whatever. It was some energy where somebody thought that they were going to be able to see you once a year or something, or once every 6 months, and plug up to your energy and completely siphon you, and every once in a blue moon. But when this person was not able to achieve that, while they're in another relationship with maybe someone else or several other women, when they were unable to connect with you in that way, this person figured that it was because you were financially independent and you had good self-esteem. So the reason Long Road is here is someone was attacking you in a way to attack your self-esteem and to attack your finances, because they thought if they could just lower your self-esteem and spiritually attack you financially, you would be backed into a corner where you would be forced to open up to whatever type of relationship they wanted you to accept, whatever offer they wanted to accept from you. And they would instruct for no one else to come toward you, to connect with you. So they would be your only option, because these people would be hacking your phone and technology to control who you could talk to. And anyone that you come in contact with, they would let them know, hey, you know, we are a government cult. And you know, if you don't walk away from this woman, we're going to target you. And then they would scare people off from dating you. Okay. This is how they were going to accomplish this, by isolating you, attacking your finances, and then attacking your self-esteem. Okay. Isolation, attack your finances, attack your self-esteem. And then no one else would talk to you, of course, because they're monitoring all your connections and anyone you speak to at work, text, over the phone. So the only person making you an offer would be a warlock. And when you accept the offer from them, they would just come and get your energy every few months. And you'd be in survival mode, able to eat, on the brink of getting evicted or being on the street. So any breadcrumbs thrown at you, you'd be so grateful for. You understand? You wouldn't have time to argue or go back and forth or whatever, and you would be forced to take their offer. So this is because they couldn't come toward you because you were already high self-esteem and financially independent. So this war to stop you from being able to work, to make you sick through spell work and death spells, they have been at this for a very long time. That's why Long Road is here. But now you are doing better than you've ever been in your life. And this person has become ill and sick for attempting to do this to you. He's been using and working with a woman that is a part of his cult. He wanted to give your energy to, along with this Jesuit priest from Australia. Okay, that's who they work for. They were working for a Jesuit priest in Australia, but nonetheless, and the CIA has got their fingers in this mess too. So either way, this Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, we have the Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody wasn't thinking right about. Someone was desperate. Somebody was really, really desperate. This could be a spiritual or religious leader, or this could be a Taurus energy right here. Okay, somebody was willing to do whatever they had to do, and they were not thinking correctly about something, because this might be a person that's desperate and they're in need of money. Just one little pentacle can make their life better. This might be someone that someone might have hired, someone that lacks empathy, that could be jealous of you anyway. Okay, someone wasn't thinking right about something. And someone might be about to provide you clarity about something. Who's this Hierophant in the reverse? Somebody might be about to go to jail. Who is this Hierophant in the reverse? The Queen of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so the Hierophant in reverse could be someone in law enforcement, the military, the police. This could be someone that works for the government, but somebody's in trouble. Okay, and they have a lot of burdens. What is the obstacle right now? What is the obstacle right now? Please and thank you. Obstacle right now could be someone could be an Aquarius that keeps on trying to take action to create obstacles for you in your life. But the obstacle is self-mastery. You have it. You're not tripping off of anything because you know no one can touch you. Yeah, they can come around and knock your cars over. Sure. They can knock over, yeah. They might come around and do a little something like that. Yeah, they might graffiti, put graffiti or something on your door, or might squirt something, hoping you slip and bust your two front teeth. They slash your tires. They might come around and like do little stuff to see if they can incite or provoke anger in you, because they're doing spell work on you trying to achieve their goals. And the spell work ain't spelling because you're too high vibrational to allow them to affect your emotional body. So they want you to be angry. But the reason they're in your life is because you're being initiated as a master. Listen to me. You are being initiated as a master. And by your life, you're going to be teaching people that are much younger souls than you, that are much older than you, even for some of you all that are running around here. These are, if you look into their eyes, you can see that they're younger souls. You can see that they have the mindset of a caveman, like, and the empathy of a caveman. You can see this is the new batch. That's the best way, the only way I can describe it. You can tell that the people that are being hired to do little goofy things around you, throwing banana peels in front of you so you slip, knocking over the pens on your desk, knock your papers down when you go to the bathroom, put a tack on your chair, whoopee cushion, by their tactics, you can tell this is a new batch of very young, unevolved souls. And it doesn't bother you emotionally. You just pick it up and put whatever they knock down, little stuff, they're not affecting you. This is part of your, listen to me, this is part of your spiritual initiation. Being able to regulate your emotions and being able to recognize the illusion and recognize these younger souls that you're here to teach, and not being affected by anger, they're testing you to see whether or not you're going to get angry. The number one things that warlocks and witches do to spiritually disarm people that are about to reach enlightenment and to block them from their spiritual path is to invoke anger, spiritually disarm you with anger and resentment, because anger is one of the poisons that impede enlightenment, because anger is of a low vibration and it's connected to fear. It's under the umbrella of fear. And what it causes is anger. It causes holes and tears in your auric field. And that's your protection. Your auric field, it vibrates at a very high rate when you're on the vibration and frequency of love. But when you are angry, it lowers the vibration and creates tears and holes. And when they make you angry by slashing your tires, when they make you angry by cutting off your internet, by messing with your phone and doing things to you, that's when they come behind it with the spell work to see maybe now the spell work will work because I made them angry. So part of your initiation is to completely be emotionless to them doing this, okay? And I'm sorry, very quickly, guys, I'm going to respond to emails. Y'all know, believe it or not, I'm in a battleground myself spiritually with the same thing that's happening to a lot of y'all is happening to me too, okay? But Ra, that emailed me, I'm going to get back to you. I'm sorry. I'm going to get to you. Trust and believe. I'm on a spiritual battleground myself here. Trust me. I'll talk about it one day. But again, listen, a lot of y'all are being initiated, and this is a part of your initiation, self-mastery, to not react to the matrix or any of these young, immature souls that are throwing rocks and then looking at you, waiting to get the energy from your reaction. And they'll look at you with their mouth hanging open, just looking crazy. Like when people do stuff to you, if someone puts a gash on your car at work in the parking lot, or they leave something stupid in front of your door like a McDonald's wrapper, or they just do something stupid that's obvious they did it. You didn't see them do it, but you know they did it because they're waiting to the side. Like, say your car is in a parking lot at work and they threw a cup of coffee on the hood of your car and left the cup there. Now they're going to be waiting close by where you can see them, but you didn't see them do it, but you know they did it, and they know you know they did it. And now they're looking at you with their mouth hanging open, looking slow. because they're waiting for you to get angry or react. It's the little demons inside of them, because they're little demons that haven't evolved yet and conquered the demon nature of the human when they're fully in their south node. You understand? So it'll be like three of them with their mouth hanging open, looking slow, because they are slow. When they're in their south node, they are slow. And they're sitting there with their mouth hanging open, with a half smile, like, what you gonna do about it? And you give no energy at all whatsoever. You like literally give no reaction at all whatsoever, and they become angry instead, because that's their energy. You don't allow people to project their energy onto you. You understand? So while they're sitting there getting angry because they didn't get the energy from you that they wanted, now Mo, Larry, and Curly, whoever the Mo, Larry, and Curly of your life is, that's taking money to do little goofy things to you, knock something over in your life, it's just recognize them as tools in the matrix for you to master self, master your emotions, master your mind. Okay? It's part of your initiation. So the problem is, this could be an Aquarius, or this could be someone that's experiencing bad karma and trying to see if they could thwart their karma by doing something very quickly. The Knight of Swords. And you keep seeing these people taking mad dashes to do things really quick and really fast, while you sitting there with your legs crossed, or you just sitting there chilling, relaxing, watching these people acting a fool and really not giving a damn or caring, because it's like you are watching everything like it's a show. You're like an observer. Because you are a master, you are an observer, just watching the humans that have not yet evolved, the younger humans. You're watching them running around, in the illusion, fully convinced of their superiority, trying to get something done that is impossible. And it's nothing but entertainment for you. You understand? But it's also empathy and compassion you have, because they're just running around in an illusion. You understand? You literally know that it's almost like, and I did use this example before, Night 111 in my live right now, and that is confirmation of what I'm telling you. You're a master, okay? You have not reached your full capacity, but you are a master that's being initiated, okay? So like I said, a good example, if anyone has ever seen that movie Night at the Museum with Ben Stiller, and I know everyone hasn't seen that, but it's a museum, the Museum of Natural History, one of my favorite museums in the whole world, the one in Washington, D.C., and the one in New York, okay? That's my two favorite places in the whole world, the Museum of Natural History in New York and in D.C. Second would be the Botanical Gardens in New York and D.C. But nonetheless, at midnight, all of the things in the museum would come to life, and the displays would come to life. And those displays, if they were dressed up like the Roman army, or if it was a display dressed up like Indians and cowboys, they would come to life, and they would really believe they were whoever they were dressed like. And that would be their whole world. And they would really believe with their whole heart that they was in a war between the cowboys and Indians, or the Roman soldier, he's leading his army and about to cross new territory, and they would be all the way into it. And Ben Stiller, he would be watching in such amusement, like, y'all are just toys that came to life. Y'all know when the sun comes up, y'all are gonna like freeze, right? But the point is, you would be Ben Stiller in the scenario that I am explaining. And all of these people running around you, taking quick action to do goofy things and throw stones at you and unplug your electric and do goofy things. These are the people that are stuck in the illusion, that are taking their ego and they are taking the role and part that they are playing right now on earth very seriously. And it's once you realize and accept your position spiritually, it's nothing but entertainment for you to watch them. What happened in the recent past? Somebody was waiting. Somebody in the recent past, somebody worked with a connection that they have to someone that they might have already known. Okay, this could be a friend of somebody, family member, but they're stuck in a cycle, still trying to do this magic on you. And they were waiting and expecting for some results. Somebody told them they had the skill to get something done to you. Okay, but they keep doing it over and over and over again, but they don't have the skill because they're in an illusion thinking they can harm you when you're a master. So somebody had moved to calmer waters with this Six of Swords, because the World card in reverse, this is someone that keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again and getting the same results over and over again, and nothing ever changes. Okay, who's this? Tell me, I can't make it up. Anything these people try to send toward you, any goofy operation they carry out against you, and then try to follow up with magic, it gets balanced. And you're fine. You move to calmer waters. It doesn't bother you at all whatsoever. They're working on a master. They're literally working on a master in training, literally, that's going through an initiation. And you're doing good because you're learning to regulate your emotions completely. What is this ace? Someone might be completely closed emotionally right now. This person might even be observing and watching you right now to see if they're having any effect on you at all whatsoever. It's like these amateur humans. And I don't mean it in an elitist way, but it's just you can see through people and you can recognize people's souls and where they are. And you know a very young soul that just doesn't know any better. This was the energy that Jesus had when Jesus said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." This was the energy and the attitude and the position that Jesus took when these people were throwing rocks at him and hiding their hand and judging him and gaslighting him and mocking him. You're the Prince of Peace. So you're too good to get in a fight with me, Jesus. You're too good to get in an altercation with me or go back and forth or respond to me or respond to my joke. Well, I got something for you. Since you're a prince, here's your crown, you Prince of Peace. You know, it's like you take on the mentality that Jesus took when he said, like I said, when he said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." They're young souls. They're like children. They really don't understand. They're sleeping. They are yet sleeping. Okay? So somebody is closed emotionally. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, or this might be someone that people look up to a lot, this King of Wands, because they're watching you and they see that they're having no effect on you. Yes. This is an Aries. Okay. So this is an Aries. There's an Aries that has been watching and monitoring you, and they see that they're not having any effect on you at all whatsoever. And they just keep getting people to do stuff to you. Oh my. Okay. So this is someone that's stuck in the illusion too. Let's go into that and find out who this Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising is. Or this could be an Emperor that might have a heavy fire placement in their chart. This could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Matter of fact, let's get some energy. Let's go all the way in. Somebody might be under spiritual judgment right now. So I already told you there's someone here that wanted to come toward you, and they wanted you to be in a relationship with them where they would be able to piss on you and shit on you. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot, and it's about to get raw. I can't make it up. You see, I just split the deck on Aries, Leo, Sag. So here's I don't know, this could be a Sagittarius, but the Emperor did come out to clarify who that King of Wands is. Okay, so maybe this is an Aries that a lot of women are attracted to or want, why they're the King of Wands. Okay, maybe this is someone that has a strong, prevalent Aries placement, sun, moon, or rising. But here's your clarification. But this person literally wanted to be able to insult you, be disrespectful, see you whenever they wanted to see you type energy. Okay, this is somebody that wanted you to accept some kind of breadcrumb. This is someone that wanted you to give them sexual access to you only when they want to come and fill up off your energy, and for you to be sitting somewhere struggling with no money and crying, low self-esteem, while they laugh and work together with the women in their coven to energy harvest from you by mocking you, causing you pain. But when they realized they could not come toward you with that bullshit because you're financially independent and your self-esteem is greater than anyone, including them, they're connected to, anyone in their cult, anybody that they've ever known in their life, your self-esteem and self-love is through the roof. I mean, knock the roof off the motherfucker. You understand? Your self-esteem is literally through the roof. And you're financially, I just heard, my God shall supply all thy needs according to his riches and glory. That's right. Your God is a God of prosperity and abundance. Hallelujah. And every single one of your needs is provided for. Everything you need, a roof over your head and shelter from the cold, wherever that may be. Food in your belly when you need it, because you are living. Anything that you need at any time, it will be brought to you. His eye is on the sparrow, so you know he watches. There's something in the Bible that talks about the birds don't know from day to day where their food is going to come from, but somehow their food is there. Somehow, when they go in the ground, they always seem to come up with a worm or find something to eat somewhere. So if provisions are made for the animals and the birds, why do you think you're not going to be able to find some food or something to be manifested for you no matter where you go and what you do? Your God is providing all your needs, every single last one of them. However creative it gets met, however it comes to you. It can come in any form. You understand? But all your needs are provided for you and your self-esteem is through the roof. Okay? So whoever, this Aries wanted to shit and piss on you. It just is what it is. Okay? I don't have no cut cards. Okay? They wanted to be able to shit and piss on you and mock you and utilize your energy and energy harvest from you. But when they saw that your self-esteem was through the roof and that you were financially independent, they saw that this was not that. Okay? They saw that they misread completely what they thought they was going to do. And whoever this person is, it was mainly the women that are jealous of you, that are a part of their cult, that was pushing them up by stroking their ego and sucking on their balls to pump up their ego to help them take their jealousy out on you. And that's who was fluffing up this person's head to try to find a way to connect to you and force you to be in a relationship. So your whole spiritual warfare waged against you by this Aries energy, whoever this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is because you refuse to allow this person to treat you like less than what you are, like you're not spiritually ranked. Child, please. All right, so this is confirming this is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius King of Wands that somebody's sister might have hired to do this to you, okay? Let me see what other energies are out here. Someone that's obsessed to the point of possession, Capricorn energy, demonic principality, they're all possessed by. So this is a whole group of people that are they're all possessed by the same principality. All of these people have been completely possessed by a specific high-ranking demon. Somebody might, if you are on a platform, somebody might be doing something to affect your YouTube employee, manipulating your stats, okay? Because somebody might have done something They might have used a hacker, Asian, because Chinese hacker kept coming out in my, somebody might be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that has a relationship with someone that's Asian that works at iPhone or Android, okay? Who's someone's nephew of someone on someone's child's mom's side of the family. Or this is something that someone might have been doing to someone in the past. Maybe this is something they did to you in the past. This is about someone's friends. These people are all cursing each other out right now. A Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. The Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn might be Chinese. Okay. We have a white man here. Someone might be, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be Chinese. Okay. They're the white man. Someone is Central American descent. This is someone's ex-husband or ex-wife. And this is someone's male platonic friend's ex-husband or ex-wife that might be of Central American descent. And then we have a white man, and we have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that might be Chinese. They're having some kind of a fight right now or an argument about something. Holy Divine Spirit, why are these people cursing each other? Understand, all of these people are part of a cult, and they're under full demonic possession. All of them are possessed by the same principality, all of them. This demonic principality they're all possessed by, and that they all worship and serve. Child, why are they cursing each other out and fighting right now? Because of a Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, what's the obstacle? Oh, the obstacle is somebody can see something, or someone is aware. A Leo. So if these people were doing, it's not a secret. Okay, so somebody got exposed for how and who they were utilizing to hack your phone and device. And something happened. Something happened where somebody got exposed for something they did in your phone, okay? And through that one person, a whole bunch of people that were connected to that person were exposed, that were connected to mirroring your phone or whatever. So something that a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini did caused everyone to be exposed with the moon reverse for being in your phone. So whoever this Chinese hacker is, that's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, whoever this white man is, whoever this Central American is, that's someone's ex-husband or ex-wife's male platonic friend, and this YouTube employee that's been manipulating your stats, everybody got exposed because of something this Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini got caught doing in your phone. Okay? And this is why they are cursing each other out right now. Okay? This is the reason that they are cursing each other out right now. What is going on right now with this Chinese energy? Man or woman? What's going on with this Chinese energy, please and thank you? They don't want to be their friend anymore. They don't want to be associated with them anymore with the Three of Cups reverse, because they know somebody, because they can't regulate and control their emotions, they're sloppy and they're careless, and they got everybody exposed. So whoever this Chinese person and hacker is, they don't want to help them anymore. Okay, tell me about this Central American. Another person that can't regulate their emotions, that lacks empathy and compassion, the Queen of Cups reverse. The Ace of Wands reverse. This person could have got bad news, or they're ineffective. They're unable to affect you. So somebody had to move on to calmer waters with that Six of Swords. Someone, Pisces, someone that was being extremely childish and immature. They had to move, they're heartbroken because they can't get access to your phone anymore. And they had to move on to calmer waters about it. Somebody was in a cycle. So through these people, they were mirroring your phone. Someone, a Pisces of Central American descent. I'm hearing Panama. Somebody might be a Pisces. That might be Panamanian. This could be a man or a woman that had access to your phone. But whoever this Libra, Aquarius, Gemini is, they got everybody exposed. So this Pisces is disappointed. They got to move their ass on the calmer waters. What about this white man? Someone couldn't create an illusion. A Knight of Cups. This could be a friend of theirs. They got to move on the calmer waters too. This person that's cold, they're unempathetic. This is someone that's heartless. This is someone that's strategic. Whoever this white man is, this is someone that's cold, calculating. They're liar, deceptive. They lack any emotional intelligence or any form of empathy or compassion or feeling. This is someone that's very malicious. This is someone very cold and malicious. Okay? This could be a Gemini. This could be a Gemini, or this white man is friends with a Gemini. The Five of Pentacles, somebody could have kicked somebody out of their energy. The Lover's reverse. A King of Pentacles or a Queen of Pentacles. They might have had some kind of partnership or friendship or relationship, I don't know, with someone here that they were working with, but now somebody, the Five of Pentacles. What's the Five of Pentacles? Someone is in a mental imprisonment now about celebrating with somebody anymore because they didn't have the skills to do something in sacrificing you. So they're moving on to calmer waters because someone is not effective. They're ineffective. This could be a Pisces mother figure even, okay, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone could have Leo in their chart. Someone doesn't have the power to do something to you. White man, Central American, Aries, Leo, Sag, Chinese, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me about this. Well, we said Taurus, it was a missed opportunity to make something happen, a death. Child, who do these people think they are? I don't get it. Like, yeah, you gonna die today. You gonna die today. You know, like life and death is in the power of their tongue. Like they got some power. Go sit down somewhere. Who are you to decree a thing when the Lord thy God has not commanded it? Who are you? Audacity of you. Okay. Tell me about this YouTube employee manipulating someone's stats. All right. Someone is having a tower right now because they missed an opportunity. Why? All these people are possessed. All of them. All of them. Yeah. Someone had an exchange with someone that works for YouTube that was manipulating your stats because it was part of the little things that they use to chip away at you to try to cause you an imbalance. Or someone might be a Pisces. Empress reverse. This could be an older woman that might be a Pisces. Okay. In order to chip away at you, this might be someone that wanted to be a star, that was working on something. They were supposed to cause you a death. Yeah, this is someone that was supposed to cause you to fall over and die. They might have, oh, I know I can do it. Oh, I know I can do it. They're a Page of Pentacles. This is someone struggling, that's stuck in a cycle with this Hierophant energy. Yeah, this is someone, yeah. This might be a Pisces, Empress in the reverse, that was part of this whole group in collaboration against you, that thought that she had the power to unalive you and take your life. Like with magic, doing a death spell on you, because she's so pressed to remain a part of this cult. And she's so desperate for validation. This is someone that desperately needs healing and still has not healed. They still seek male validation. Whoever this Empress reverse Pisces is, this is somebody that is given mammy energy. This is pick me to the point of they need recognition from a male. They need some type of validation. So this is someone that really has a lot of healing to do, because they think a man is the answer to all of their healing and their process and everything. This is someone that really, really needs to go back inside and heal themselves again before they walk to a beach claiming that they're healed again. But they're so desperate to stay apart and stay relevant with these people, but they have absolutely no effect on you, and they have no power. Okay, they waited, and this is someone that's also mentally insane. Okay, This is an older woman. She's a Pisces. She's mentally insane and unstable. Okay, she's very unstable. All right, child. So these people are all cursing each other out, and they're cursing each other out again because they got caught because they were all connected to the people that have been playing around with your life and in your technology and in your phone. Okay. Now, tell me right now, what is the obstacle for this Emperor energy that's still bothering you? They're closed emotionally, but they keep sending someone towards you. Someone's coming toward you for clarity. Tell me about who's this Hierophant? Who's the Hierophant, please, and thank you. Tell me about this Hierophant to balance something right now. So the Hierophant, this might have to do with the law because someone's not getting their wish fulfillment, okay? Because you're too aware of these people and what they've been doing to you, you know? So the Eight of Wands, what is the Star? Somebody might have spoke something out. You might be the star here, okay? Clarify the Star and the Page of Swords, or this might be about something with a bad investment to do something to affect your communication, or this is an Aquarius. An Aquarius might have communicated something to a fire sign to be childish and to work together, okay? Or this could be a Libra or an older woman or man, okay? They made an offer to a Pisces or a father figure to sacrifice you. So they've still been making offers to people to do things to you. They've still been making people offers to do things to you, but everything gets returned back to sender and it's not affecting you. Okay. And this Emperor energy, this Aries, is backstabbed and betrayed because whoever this Emperor is, they're not listening to their intuition. They're not connected to their intuition. They keep taking all this advice from all these people that are powerless, completely powerless, instead of trying to find a way to do things on the up and up. They keep taking bad advice like they're a 5-year-old child that can be led by the hand in any direction, like they can't think for themselves, like they really can't just sit down and have a moment of clarity where they can make a decision on their own without somebody emotionally manipulating them like, here's a lollipop, grown man with the mind of a little boy. Come this way. Look, I got a cookie. Cookie, Kevin. Cookie. I got a cookie in my hand. That's a scene from The Office, y'all. Y'all wouldn't remember unless you was a fan of watching The Office back in the day. Cookie in my hand. Walk toward me. Like, it's like somebody is like a grown-ass man that can't think for themselves. They can't make a decision for themselves. Any random person that walks up to this person to tell them and give them advice on how to try to find a way to gain control over you. They take their advice and they do it. And all it's doing is pushing them further and further and further away from whatever their goal is that they're accomplishing. Okay, so without further ado, let me pull a few cards and then we are going to do our prayer. Amen. Amen. What are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? Somebody gets a lawsuit. Somebody might got a lawsuit. This is about mental manipulation, okay? This is the new storyline they're telling me, so let me put this away. Someone might have a lawsuit. Somebody might have a lawsuit. Okay, what are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? What are the messages? The answer is no. Okay. This is about a real love relationship. Oh, yes. I love love. Oh, yes. I love love. I just love stories and to hear about people in love, real love. That just makes my heart so warm. Career, online scammer, stealing money, use your intuition. Oh, God. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Oh, heart chakra. Anything else? Oh boy, poison. That girl is poison. Never trust a big butt and a smile. Hey. She's dangerous. Poison. Heart chakra. All right. Now I know why those other chakra cards fell. They wanted me to pull from here. Okay. So they want me to say something about the heart chakra. Yeah, y'all laughing. Yeah, y'all. Bell, big devote. Shut up. Shut up. I love y'all. Hey, Fox, that one. Ciao. Why is heart chakra out here, Holy Spirit? Why is somebody needs to be careful and use their intuition about something, about a real love relationship, an online scammer that steals money. This person might be karmic or crooked. They might be poisoned for you, or maybe someone's trying to poison somebody. Something about heart chakra here. What do you want me to say about the heart chakra, Holy Divine Spirit, the most divinest of all divines? Oh, all right, let's go. What is heart chakra? I'm having jokes in my own mind here. If anybody ever remembers Meet the Parents with Ben Stiller, Meet the Parents, that was one of my favorite series. And Al Pacino, there was a scene where, he was meeting, his future bride-to-be's parents, and he's Jewish. In the movie, he's Jewish. And they asked him to pray. And the family is like Christian or Catholic, but he doesn't pray like they pray. So this is the one where he was talking about milking a cat because the cat has teats, and he was like, yeah, back on the farm we used to milk a cat with teats, and it was just funny because he never prayed in his life, because not like Christian, because he's Jewish, and he was trying to impress the father, and he was like, oh, holy smorgasbord of a Lord you are, and he was trying to rhyme, and it was just so funny for me. All right, what is heart chakra, Holy Divine Spirit? What is heart chakra, Holy Divine Spirit? Heart chakra. Okay, paranoia, trust issues, entity attachment. So somebody might have a lot of paranoia and trust issues because they have an entity attachment. I think that's all I'm supposed to tell you because the spell work done on their heart. Okay. So I think that's all they wanted me to bring your attention. Okay. So what do you want me to know about or tell someone? So there could be someone in your energy. Someone could have done spell work on somebody's heart chakra, and they might have an entity attachment. And this person could be very paranoid and have a lot of trust issues. Okay. Somebody is karmic or crooked. Somebody could have tried to poison someone. You need to use your intuition when it comes to this person. This might be about a real love relationship. I don't know. Somebody might have had a career as an online scammer. I don't know yet who's who. So let me not jump to conclusions. But this is what they wanted me to say about the heart chakra. All right, Holy Divine Spirit. So somebody is backstabbed and betrayed. Somebody is backstabbed and betrayed because somebody released and let somebody go that was very destructive and reckless. This could be a Pisces that was very childish and immature with the Page of Cups in reverse. What's the obstacle right now? What is some of the obstacle is a cycle of someone. It's over for somebody. It's over now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. It's over now. Okay, it's over now. The World card. Something has come to a complete end, okay, with someone that was being extremely destructive in your life. Now, I don't know if this is a Pisces, Aries. Somebody could have both Aries and Pisces in their chart. Somebody could be like an Aries sun and a Pisces moon or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Because I have here the Emperor as well. But something has come to a complete end and standstill. Okay? What happened in the recent past? What's going on here? The Lover's reverse. Okay, so somebody could have broken up with somebody that they were connected to in the past, that orchestrated something. Oh, wow. Okay, so somebody had, what did they clarify that Knight of, tell me about this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, somebody kicked somebody out their energy.
No more cloudy days. There are gone. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. It's over now.
Okay. Okay, somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, a page. Someone kicked someone out of their energy. Interesting. The Devil in reverse. Because somebody is rebuilding their life. Tell me about this moon. They didn't get what they were expecting. Tell me about this moon energy, please, and thank you. All right, the Empress. So this could be a man or a woman that might be balanced in their dark and light energy right now. If it's a woman, it could be a pregnant woman, or this could be a man or woman that might be operating out of their higher self right now. Clarify the Empress, that might have made an offer and they want some kind of offer or an exchange with someone, but they can't move something forward. Okay, someone wants to make an offer to somebody. This person was working on a Two of Cups, okay? Making an offer to someone. And tell me about this Emperor energy. Someone couldn't create an illusion, and someone couldn't backstab and betray you. Okay, so I'm picking up on two different people here, okay? So the obstacle here was this Emperor energy. This Emperor, they could have an Aries placement and a Pisces placement in their chart. I think this is someone that could have been trying to wreak havoc in your life, okay? And then there's someone here, they could be a water sign that wanted to connect with you or make someone an offer, okay? Or make an Empress an offer, okay? But because they walked away from something, they couldn't create an illusion for this Emperor. So these two people know each other, but the Devil in reverse. But somebody might have a lot of trust issues, okay? Someone might have a lot of trust issues right now, okay? So what action now is this Emperor taking? Tell me more about this Emperor, Aries energy. What are they doing right now? What action are they taking? They're backstabbed and betrayed about working on an illusion against you, okay? Whoever this Aries is, they're backstabbed and betrayed. They didn't get their wish fulfillment. Okay, and tell me about this moon energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is single right now, but they're unhappy about something, being unable to move something forward. Why? Clarify, why can't they move something forward? What's going on? A night of, because of work? Okay, so this might be somebody right now that might be very busy at work, and because of their job or something, they're unable to move something forward because someone's not waiting or an expectation was not met in a conflict that someone wanted to create, or they couldn't move something forward with a Libra. Okay. What's justice? Someone might be weak or powerless. What's Libra? Someone's in a mental imprisonment about sacrificing someone and getting fired from their job or not working with them. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Somebody could move something forward, speak something out. Somebody might have been seen in something that they were doing and they couldn't move something forward. Okay, so that Empress might be a Libra. There might be a water sign here that was unable to move something forward for or with a Libra because of something that they did that caused them to either get fired or for them not to work with them anymore. And because of that, something's over with a Capricorn, this devil energy, and Aquarius, okay, and a younger fire sign. Something's over, okay. And what is this real love relationship? So something is over. They're telling you use your intuition. Child, can you imagine these people? A lot of them belonging to these cults, literally complaining. Can you imagine these people literally complaining that one or more of the people they work with are too childish? I thought that was the foundation of what they do. The foundation of what these people in these cults do is to be childish. That's part of their whole MO, to be childish, to hack people's phones, to block them, to catfish them, to hurt them, to play with people's emotions. I mean, I thought that's what they do. Like, that's what you do. But it's a such thing as being too childish. I mean, that's their MO. I don't get it. What is this poison? And who's this person that's karmic, crooked, and poison? Clarify poison. All right. This could be someone's Capricorn. What's this poison energy? Did someone try to poison somebody? Somebody's a wounded warrior. Oh, was someone trying to because they couldn't move something forward with a Virgo, or someone that was depressed that they reversed an ending with because somebody is holding a boundary. Somebody has put their guards up to somebody to doing something. This could be a Virgo. To poisoning. So someone wanted someone to help them to poison somebody. But someone is trying to avoid a tower so that they won't be under judgment. I'm picking up on a Capricorn and a Virgo, okay? Because somebody might have had low self-esteem or been unable, might have been dealing with some emotional issues that could have been planning something to take quick action, but they're the wounded warrior, the devil in reverse. Somebody was very disappointed about something. This could be a Leo. A Leo might have been very disappointed that somebody's closed off to them emotionally and doesn't want to plan something with them. This hermit Virgo energy. So there is a Leo that was upset that a Virgo or hermit didn't want to plan something or work with them. They closed off to them emotionally and have their heart guarded to this person. Okay? Poison. So somebody wanted to set one of you all up to be poisoned, but they don't have the cooperation of a Virgo. And there's a Leo and a Capricorn disappointed about that. Okay? This is about real love relationship. What's this about a real love relationship? Somebody's closed emotionally and they can't plan something. So someone might have wanted or had planned. Somebody was planning maybe to make you think that they wanted a real love relationship with you, but it's too hard to trick you. Okay? Because I have the answer is no, that came out with a real love relationship. This is a burden for whoever this King of Wands is. This could be a fire sign. So there's a fire sign that wanted you to allow them into your energy so that they could try to woo you and make you think that they want a real love relationship with you. And then they were going to try to sacrifice you. Ciao. Do one of you all have a fire sign in your energy that is slow? Do one of y'all have a fire sign connected to you or in your energy, uninvited, that's slow, like thick molasses between their ears? Like, you can't see me. I know you can't see me. And they hiding behind a skinny tree. And they 6 foot tall, and this damn wide. And they closing it, a fire sign the size of a damn elephant. Do one of you all have uninvited a fire sign the size of an elephant, bigger than a tree, hiding behind a skinny pole with their eyes closed, bent over? Like, if I close my eyes, you can't see me. You can't see me. You can do. I'm getting somebody got an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius fire sign in their energy field that is slow. That's slow. That thinks that they're gonna come toward you and pretend that they're in love with you and then try to sacrifice. They're working together with an older woman that's heartless, that has no empathy and compassion. Like, you wouldn't smell her energy on him. Because, when you're dealing with these slower energies, they don't know that because they're slow and people have to dictate to them and tell them line for line what to do and what to say, it sounds rehearsed. When these slow people interact with you, it sounds rehearsed because they're slow. And you can tell, well, what I wanted to say to you was, and then they go in their pocket or turn around halfway to read what they wrote on their palm because they can't remember the line. What I wanted to say to you is that, hold on, I am apologize. I am apologize. They looking at their hand. I am apologize to you. I love you. And I want to start again. Somebody got somebody slow. There's a masculine that's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that's in somebody's energy uninvited. This might be someone you might not have seen or talked to in many years, but he's slow. Like, his IQ is very low. And there's an Empress in reverse that's coaching him, like, on what to say and do when he comes around you. And he's supposed to trick you into a real love relationship and try to sacrifice you. But, like, he's slow. So he's literally going to be repeating whatever this Empress in reverse tells him to say. And you're going to pick up on the energy immediately, even if they even can get that close to you. This is probably someone that don't know how to talk and put words together or formulate good sentences. I can. Guys, I'm about to pull a final message here, so be aware of this person. Let me go ahead and light my coal because we are getting ready to do the prayer. Give me 2 seconds. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. No cloudy day. They're all gone away. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. It's final message, Holy Divine Spirit. Holy Divine Spirit. What is the final message? Final message. Please and thank you. Give me 3 final cards. Give me 3 cards to end this reading. Please and thank you. What is the final message? Somebody can't move the karma waters. Child, because they demons. They demons. All the humans are demons until they're able to master the aspects of their character that will make them the generator, operator, destroyer. Give me 3 cards to end this read. Give me 3 cards to end this read, please and thank you. Y'all like this big old piece of jade? Child, for money. What? I picked this up in Chinatown when I was in New York a while back. Nice big piece of jade. Feels good. There is an Aquarius that is the wounded warrior. They're so frustrated by you. I don't know why they don't jump off a cliff and just do us all a favor. All right, it could be a Gemini too, or their partnership ended. Okay. Their partnership could have ended with somebody, whoever this Aquarius is, their partnership either ended with somebody, this Knight of Cups in the reverse, someone, a water sign, that could be a false person, or someone could be a Gemini, so somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and somebody could be, somebody could be Aquarius. They're the wounded warrior about trying to do this destiny swap, or take your energy, or make you their sacrifice. It's like they're gonna look. These people try to make your life into a prison, but you're free to come and go as you want, and you don't have to focus and keep strategizing. You're living your life. These people don't see it, but they're the one that's in a prison, because every single day that they can't sacrifice you, that they can't plot your demise, that they can't destroy you, is another day that they will never get back, another 24 hours of their life wasted, more time that they're not going to be able to make money for their retirement. Every second, hour, and minute of their life that they plan strategizing against you is time that they can't go on vacation. They can't enjoy their lives ever. You know, they are the one that's in the prison, and they can't even see that. You understand? They keep coming together, coming up with the same plans over and over again to try to trick you, to try to take your energy, to try to destiny swap with you. And every day they're getting older, and they're aging, and they're losing money, and they're going into bad health. And they've created a prison without bars for themselves, where they're unable to live their life. And you are, although they might throw a few little stumbling blocks in your way, knock something over, look what we did. But you still live your life and keep moving forward. You still do your day-to-day freely. You can come and go as you please, but they cannot. They are in a prison. You are their prison, because all of them have to carry you constantly in their mind and obsess about trying to find a way to get your energy, because that's what the demonic spirit and principality they all work for requires of them. And they're all literally, their whole life is a prisoner to this demonic principality that's obsessed with your energy. And as long as they stay attached to this cult, these people will never be free. One last card. That was it. Yep, they're not going to get a new start. They won't get a new start, and they will never get what they want or what they're expecting and waiting for. It's never going to happen. Come on, close me out with one card. Judgment in the reverse. Oh, okay. Yeah, they don't have the skills, but they're too much in their ego, and they're reactive. They are too reactive. They are too reactive. They can't regulate their emotions, and they're too reactive, and that's why they don't have the skill to accomplish what they want to accomplish with you. And this is a prison. They might not be behind physical bars, but this Nine of Swords is the demon that's possessing them. And you see this person's in a prison of their mind, forced to wake up in the morning thinking about you. When they're washing and bathing, they're thinking about you, if they even do that. When they're eating, they're thinking about you. When they go to bed at night, they're thinking about you. How come we can't get her? How come we can't sacrifice her? They wake up, go to sleep, breathe. Everything they do is to you. These people are not free at all. This demon has them in a prison. and they don't have the skills or the emotional regulation to be able to make good decisions either. These people are under spiritual judgment. Guys, I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut. Cards Tarot. We are going to do the prayer now, and I'm so happy. I just need to quickly, and I'm happy it's Monday because you know how I love to pray. I really, really love to pray. Let me go ahead and quickly grab my incense off the burner, and we can get it going. And then this party started. Thank you so much for your patience. Let me just clean this up really quick. I forgot to do it's a button that I had to press. Child, you would not believe. Thank you for your patience for the prayer. They in the middle of the night, they turned my electric off, because they've been paying people here in this country I'm in over here that really need money. Some people that don't need money that just do it just because they demons. But they paid them to turn my electric off only. And they did this like at 2:00 in the morning because they knew I was going to pray today. And that's why I'm running everything off of my generator right now. So I have to go into the other part of the house where the generator is and the plug to warm my coal. That's why I asked for a minute. Like I said, child, I will respond to your emails. Don't think that, I'm not dealing with spiritual warfare too. Child, they just, child, let them do whatever makes them feel good. Whatever they feel like they're doing, let them do it, child. Have fun with it. I ain't paying them no mind because I'm literally keep it moving regardless. It's over now. All right. 1 second here. The King of Pentacles took quick action with a group. They're taking quick action to do what now? Someone can't defend something. Somebody can't stand their ground. They feel powerless right now about doing magic because someone didn't want to let something go. A knight. Yeah, because somebody really wants to get that big money that they keep promising them. Yeah. Child, let them. Who cares? Child. It's like watching a whole bunch of little children. Yeah. But it's literally like watching a whole bunch of little unhealed children running around. It's literally like watching a whole bunch of little children running around just doing foolishness, or whatever. And that's it. It's just literally like watching unhealed children running around. Ha! We turned off your electric. Now what? Ha! We paid somebody that works at the electric company to only turn your power off. Now what are you gonna do? Turn on my generator and pray with my collectives. and keep it moving and go eat my lunch and then do my next reading. Child. But child, they will stop at nothing. But once you realize your calling and your purpose and what you're here for, and once you realize that it's part of your initiation, these type of things are small. They don't bother you at all whatsoever. You know that you're not rushing to get anywhere in life. It's not a destination for you. Like, oh, if I don't get this done by this time, if you're on the journey of self-mastery, then you don't have a destination. It's about your spiritual growth and progress in your journey as you're going day to day, in how you handle every situation, mentally, spiritually, energetically, and emotionally. It's about your initiation in learning how to regulate your emotions and having full control over your own emotions and not allowing anyone to stir them up with anger or frustration or anxiety. It's about being the God, the real generator, operator, destroyer. You understand? It's about being the real God, you know, standing in your power, a statue, a stone. You're unmovable, you're unbreakable. No one can penetrate your emotional body. Whatever they do, we smash this up for you. Child, they be pulling stuff off my house, doing all kind of stupid stuff because these folks be paying them to do it. Because they tracked me through the NSA to, of course, where I live now. These cults, because we're so divine, anywhere you go in the world, they're going to call on people in that part of the world that are a part of that cult to try to get your energy and to help them. So that's what's going on where I am right now. Anywhere that I go on this planet, because my energy is so divine, anywhere I go, because I'm part of the 144, anywhere that I go on this planet, this is the beast system. This is the reason for the iPhone, the Android, the Social Security, the passport. That whole beast system is to make sure you can't travel anywhere without them being able to know exactly where you are to locate you so that they can hone in on your energy. You understand? So that they can still have access to your energy. Even if they can't access it, they can at least try. This is the beast system, and the beast is after us 144, and they're tracking us anywhere in the world we go. So even if you stay in the country that you're in, the only thing you can do if you don't have a chip in your body already is to become a sovereign citizen and go completely off grid and literally go off in the country somewhere, literally. Because other than that, they're going to want to identify you, scanning your eyes, scanning you by a chip in your body. You're going to have your social security number, something to identify you with, to do anything in this beast system. They want to keep track of every last one of you all. Okay? And I already knew that they was going to follow me here to where I am. But I also knew that the location I would come to, they don't get gang stalking the way that they do it in America. And it's not effective. It's not, they don't get it. It's like, it's goofy. They don't get it. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for the favor and protection that comes with the Most High God, Yeshua, Jehovah, my ascended masters, my angels, my ancestors, and my guides of the highest vibration of love. By being in alignment, I show gratitude right now for every blessing bestowed upon me. I show gratitude for self-mastery, mastering my emotions. I show gratitude for being master of my domain. I show gratitude right now for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for each and every planet that God has put in place with unique energies to get our affirmations and prayer requests granted. Holy One, Mercury, who sits at the head of Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and the Moon. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life to cease right now in the name of Jehovah. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare to cease right now in the name of Jesus. every witchcraft inspired warfare cease right now in the name of Yeshua. Yo! I command every witchcraft inspired warfare over my finances to cease right now in the name of Jesus. God, over my contracts and finances. I command every witchcraft inspired warfare over my energy, over my spirit, over my emotional, mental body, my relationships. I command you to cease right now in the name of Jehovah, in the name of Yeshua, in the name of Yahweh. I command you to cease right now. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare over my energy, my spirit, my finances, and relationships in my life to cease right now in the name of Jehovah. Jeremiah 46:17. For this day the Lord God of hosts, a day of vengeance, that I may be avenged of my adversaries, and the sword shall devour them, and it shall be satiated and made drunk with their blood. They did cry there, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, is but a noise. He hath passed the time appointed. Every enemy known and unknown, seen and unseen, every witchcraft coven fighting against and trying to slow and stop my destiny, catch fire right now in the name of Jesus. Expire by fire right now. Every enemy, expire right now. Expire in motion. Pharaoh of my life, I command you to expire right now. You have passed the time appointed. Every Pharaoh in my life, expire right now in the name of Jehovah. Let the lying lips be put to silence right now, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Silence the tongue right now of every campaign of calamity against me. Silence the tongue of those chanting against me right now, witchcraft. Every war strike, every scorch of tongue, every war caused by tongue of man against me. Shut up! Shut up and be silent right now. Silence! Be silent in the name of Jesus. Be silent in the name of Jehovah. Be silent in the name of Yeshua. Be silent in the name of Yahweh. Be silent. Be silent right now. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord. I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed. Let them be silent in the grave. Whosoever will enter coffin to wage war against me, whosoever will enter coffin or sleeps with the dead or worships the dead or washes the dead to wage war against me, in the name of Christ, Jehovah, Yeshua, let them be silent in the grave. Let my enemies be silent in the darkness. Silence in the grave. Silence them right now. The wicked shall become silent. The wicked shall shut up. Shut up. The wicked shall become silent in the darkness. I command every lying, chanting tongue to be tied, knotted, bound, and binded right now on earth and on the heavenly planes. I bind your tongue. Whatsoever I bind on earth is bound in the heavens, and whatsoever I loose on earth is loosed in the heavens. I bind, knot, and tie right now every tongue of every witch and warlock chanting witchcraft against me. I bind your tongue on earth, and I bind, tie, and knot your tongue on the earthly plains. I bind your tongue right now. Silence in the darkness. Silence in the graveyard. Silence in the grave right now. I command, I bind every tongue speaking and chanting witchcraft against me right now. Be silent. Be silent right now. Be silent. Every witch and warlock astral projecting to be in my environment, halt their horses and split their tendons so they can be immobilized right now. I command every witch astral projecting in my environment, let their silver cord be cut off. Let my angels and ancestors cut off their seat backwards, cause their airplane and Merkaba to crash, malfunction, and cause their death right now. Let every witch and warlock flying or crawling on the ground in my environment, let them fall down and die. Break, bend, and twist every wing. Burn their chariots with fire. Cause them to vomit blood. Cause their witchcraft birds' wings to break in motion. Let them fall out the sky and die instantly. Let their wings break, causing them to crash and die right now. Let the enemies of my progress right now be openly disgraced. Let the enemies of my children be disgraced. Let every witchcraft coven flying against my destiny, let them fall out the sky. Let them fall out the sky. Fall to their death, be disgraced and exposed. As they take off, they shall crash. Whosoever is flying for my sake in the name of Christ Jehovah. Crash, land, and scrape and break your ass and die. Whosoever is flying as an evil witch bird against my soul, crash and die right now in the name of Jehovah. Right now, I decree and declare by the authority and power of Christ, I release fire right now. Fire, fire, fire on every witchcraft attack being used on every incantation, every hex, every curse right now sent to me. Burst into flames and scatter on earth and on the heavenly realm. Burst into flames and scatter. Burn to ashes and scatter. Let every charm on or under the ground in my abode. Let every evil altar, every candle, every picture, every item referencing my name. Right now, let its power be nullified and neutralized. Let its power be banished, obliterated, and completely destroyed by the fire, power, and light of my words. Eao. Abracadabra. Let the forces of darkness, right now I command you to get and flee from around me and scatter. Get out of my life and scatter right now. Abatachin hoy, besamai mitano, samehi kadis, mangista tenta, fakade, besamai in the hornet in the hoop, but madal to whom. Yelet in jedachin and sitsanzade, badelachin and them yeker, Berlin, inya, yabadalunin yeker, and deminel. What if Atanam at Tagban, Kukafu, Adanenji, Mangis Yantanatana, Highland, Mizganam, Leather Alamu, Amen. Botsum, Botsum, Memphis Kadusum, and I'm like, Amen. Botsum, Botsum, Memphis Kadusum, and I'm like, Amen. Botsum, Botsum, Memphis Kadusum, and I'm like, Amen. Whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in the heavens. Whatsoever ye shall loose on earth, it shall be loosed in the heavens. Right now I bind and contain every magic, every hex, every bewitchment, every spell, every curse, every scorch of tongue, every incantation sent toward me and my collective of the highest vibration. I bind and contain you on the earthly planes and on the heavenly planes. I bind and contain every enchantment of witchcraft that was sent toward me. I bind and contain you right now on earth and in the heavens. And I command you, because I am, to return directly back to the sender right now. Abracadabra. I return all stellar back to the sender. I command you to return directly back to the sender. I command you return back to the sender. Tenfold right now. Abracadabra. I return all stellar back to the sender right now. Let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames and scatter, be neutralized and nullified and completely destroyed. I bind every evil influence and command you, get and flee from my life, my home and environment right now. I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft right now. I command every hex and curse, break right now. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the foul snare and from the deadly, noisome pestilence. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and let those that love it, let eat the fruit thereof. Let death seize upon them. Let them go quickly into hell. Let death seize upon them. Let them go quickly into hell. Let death seize upon them. Let them go quickly into hell. Let death seize upon them. Let them go quickly into hell. I break the power of this witchcraft and spell work in the name of Christ Jehovah. I decree and declare no power can stand against me. No power or force of darkness has or will ever have any power over me. By Christ's power, I break the force and power of every spell, curse, and charm, every witchcraft coven attempts to have over my life. Let every force of witchcraft, I command you to submit, bow down to my authority in Christ. On every plane, I command it. I renounce all ties to witchcraft, sent to and at me by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah. I break every tie, connection, and agreement with every and all enchantments of witchcraft pit against me right now. I nullify, neutralize, completely obliterate every curse spoken. Split and remove the tongue of my cursors. Let their power be banished, fall to the ground, scatter, and be rendered completely powerless and ineffective. Let the effects of witchcraft on my body, mind, and spirit, let it be reversed and undone right now. I decree and declare complete freedom and healing. I am completely restored to wholeness and divinely protected on every plane, from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. Let every demonic spirit get from around me. Umima is a consuming fire. I release Christ's fire on every demonic spirit using anyone or anything to cause me any spiritual, financial, physical, or energetic imbalance to my life, my lives, my ministry, my collective of the highest vibration of love. Right now, I flood this live prayer and environment with Christ's light and fire for strength, speed, impact, Mercury, Mars, the sun. Ashe! And Ashe, and Ashe, and Ashe again. I decree and declare the sun will not smite me by day, nor the moon by night. I now take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent to me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and scatter, fall to the ground. I shall prosper and be in good health. Let every pre-witchcraft attack be nullified, neutralized, and completely obliterated by the light of the eternal flame. I release all ties that bring me pain, from hex and from bind, from spell and from chain. I reclaim my power whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It is protected by divine decree, by earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be, motives be, so shall it be. I now close all portals and sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be, motives be, so shall it be. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Hey, collective, we got through it, child. Child, we got through it. Y'all remember, these are children. These are younger souls. Some of these souls have, even though they might be older than you or maybe even younger than you, a lot of them they come from a new, like literally a new batch of souls. Because you might be looking at people like, what the hell? But think about how after Siddhartha, the Buddha, or Jesus, the Christ, or Kuan Yin, or any of them, think about how they viewed people once they had an ascension. When their eyes were open, they couldn't become like egotistical. They had to have love in their heart. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Because they understand the process here on earth. You know, you're going to have a lot of people running around with a big chest all the way out, all the way fully in their ego about doing things to hurt, harm you, lacking empathy and compassion. Cut your electric off, or I hacked your phone and I did this. Now, what you think about that? Remember, these people are in an illusion, and they are so far in their ego that it's like they really don't know the difference between good and bad. And it's not going to be until they start getting karma and bad luck for their behavior toward you. The energy you put out is the energy that you get back. And it's not going to be until they start receiving karma for the actions they took against you and other people, that that transformative emotional or physical pain is going to force them to cry out to God for help. And sometimes it forces an awakening or a realization like, wow, I was doing this to someone that was innocent, that didn't do anything to me. And I had no compassion or empathy at all for what I was trying to put this person through. For some people, things are going to happen later on in their life where they will go through something emotional that they barely make it through, or even some form of physical trauma or pain. Something may happen to one of their children. And it is through the suffering that we go through on earth, our school, that we have realizations. Some of these people, because of bad karma, are going to end up in situations where they have to rely on someone to have mercy on them, and to maybe give them food or shelter or help them with something. And it's going to be an act of kindness, because they know what they did to land in the position they're in. And it's going to be because they need someone to have grace and mercy and compassion for them, when they're in a bad spot in their life, that they're going to have their first realization of the error of their ways in lacking empathy and compassion. Some of them won't even understand empathy and compassion until they need it from somebody, because they have cancer, because they have a terminal illness, because they're on a sick bed, because their baby became sick, because they lost their home, because they have a hungry belly and their stomach is touching their back, because now they have bad karma, and they were injured in a car accident. Now they're emotionally hurt because someone close to them, they lost something, or something affected them in the worst way emotionally, and they can't get their mind right. They had bad karma. They crashed and killed a whole family, with a newborn baby on board, and the guilt makes them crazy, and they can't work, and they become homeless. A lot of these people, when they get into a position where now they need someone to have empathy and compassion for them, that's going to be their first realization of empathy and compassion. Through karma and transformative pain in their own lives, they're going to need someone to give them some empathy and compassion. And they better hope that somebody has enough empathy and compassion in their life to help them when their karma hits. Guys, I am Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I love you all so very much. And I will be back very shortly, actually, because I'm actually running off of a generator, because they bribed somebody to cut my electric off, so I couldn't do my reading this morning, because they knew I was going to do my prayer. But here we are anyway, and I'm doing my prayer and my live anyway, done successfully. Okay. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Well, I'll see you guys actually in a very short amount of time. I'm going to come back on and do my other live earlier. All right. I'll be back.